Look at that. A beautiful steaming hot Tipsy Tart that's ready to be served with some custard, ice cream or fresh cream. My name is Taryn and I'm a professional baker from South Africa. I've baked some crazy, weird and wonderful cakes in my time, and now I hope to pass those skills on to you as I bake, make and create with the Supermoms Club. We are into December, and that means for the next 3 weeks I'll be sharing with you my 3 favorite Christmas dessert recipes. Of course, because I'm South African, I'm going to first share a South African favorite, Tipsy Tart, also known as Cape Brandy Tart. This shouldn't be confused with Tipsy Cake, it's completely different. This is a lovely rich bake and it's loaded with brandy as the name suggests. So before my lighting fails me, it is another absolutely miserable day outside today. I'm going to jump straight into this recipe. So for the Tipsy Tart you'll need a 250 gram packet of pitted dates which are chopped, a half a cup of chopped pecan nuts, a half a cup of glazed cherries quartered, 1 1/4 cups of boiling water, a teaspoon of baking soda or bicarb, 85 grams of butter, a cup of brown sugar, 2 eggs, 2 cups of self-raising flour and a teaspoon of mixed spice. The recipe link is in the description so you can grab it from there, and there are a couple of other ingredients for the sauce as well, but we'll get into those shortly. Before we begin, pop your oven onto 180 degrees Celsius or 360 Fahrenheit and then place the dates, nuts and cherries into a mixing bowl. Add the baking soda to your boiling water, give it a stir and pour it over the dates, nuts and cherries, making sure that they're coated by the water. Allow it to stand and we can mix the rest of our ingredients. Then place the butter and sugar in a mixer and cream it well. Add your eggs, give it a beat until they're nicely incorporated, and then scrape down the sides of your bowl because the butter loves to accumulate there, and then give it a quick beat again. Sift in the self-raising flour and mixed spice and mix on a low speed until it just comes together. You don't want to overmix it at this point. And then add the date mixture and mix until it's all combined. Grease a 27 centimeter by 27 centimeter Pyrex or glass dish, and you can split your mixture in 2 if you prefer and bake them in pie tins. Spread it nice and evenly and pop it into the middle shelf in your oven and bake for 30 to 35 minutes. It should be done after 30 minutes though, so you can check it then. My tart has about 15 minutes to go until it's ready to come out the oven, and so now I am going to start making the brandy sauce that is going to be poured over it once it comes out. So for that you'll need 1 1/2 cups of water, a cup of brown sugar, a 1/4 cup of butter, a teaspoon of vanilla essence and 1/3 cup of brandy. Place the water in a pot on a medium heat, add your sugar and butter and stir until it's melted and begins to boil. After 5 minutes of boiling, you can add your brandy, give it a stir and allow it to simmer for another 5 minutes, and then just at the end, add your vanilla essence and remove it from the heat. The tart should be ready to come out the oven now, and that's exactly what you want, perfect timing. Do a skewer test and then poke a couple of extra holes going all the way around it and pour your hot sauce over the top. You can poke some extra holes around and then spoon the mixture wherever it's needed. Look at that. A beautiful steaming hot Tipsy Tart that's ready to be served with some custard, ice cream or fresh cream. Now what I'm going to do is be super smart and allow this to cool, pop some tin foil over it and then put it straight into my freezer, and my very first Christmas pudding is already done well ahead of time. Thank you so much for watching this episode. I hope that this Tipsy Tart can become part of your family tradition for Christmas puddings. Until next week, take care and God bless.